It's truly crunch time today, guys. It's our last 2 league games of our season and we are 1 point off of the last playoff spot in the league. Can we get the job done and get ourselves into the playoffs? Let's find out. So guys, welcome back to the Stones Rolling On Up and to what is episode 26 of the series. It's our last 2 games of the season, as I've just said in the introduction, and it is going down to the wire. It really is. So last episode, of course, if you missed it, I'd highly recommend going and watching it because it was action-packed as anything. We played Bromley and Harrogate and we had the really heartbreaking result against Bromley where we lost 4-3, and then we played a lot better against Harrogate and got a 2-1 win. At the time, we were 1 point behind 7th place, which was Ebbsfleet, but Barrow and Sutton United both had games in hand. They've since both played their games against, I believe, Aldershot and Notts County. I can't remember who had who, but they both lost their games. So as a result, we are still only 1 point off of Ebbsfleet, and it's all up for grabs at the moment. It really is. There are currently ourselves on 65 points, as well as Barnet and Barrow. Ebbsfleet on 66. You've then got Hartlepool on 63, Sutton on 62 and Fylde on 62. So there's between 7th and 13th place, there is 4 points separating those sides. So it is entirely up for grabs for that last playoff spot. We've got games against Solihull Moors, who are in 4th, who haven't really got anything to play for because they're guaranteed to finish 4th anyway. And then we've also got already relegated Kings Lynn. So we've got 2 games which I am really hopeful for, and I'm really just hoping we can do well in and just perform better than we have done. Of course, the Harrogate game was a better performance and the Bromley second half was a better showing, but before that we had been absolutely awful. And as I promised last episode, formation-wise and tactic-wise, we have stayed the same as what we did against Harrogate. We are going 5 at the back once again, and we are going as strongly as we can do. Annoyingly, Oliver Denham picked up a slight knock. He's okay to go, so I'm going to risk him because obviously it's last 2 games of the season. We need to risk it. We really do. So he's going to play. But the squad is going to be pretty much the same as what it was when we played Harrogate, except for one change, and I have dropped Jordan Hulme up front for Jamie Thomas. So the rest of the lineup is Julian Nett, O'Connor, Denham and Ross Marshall at the centre-back roles, Senior at right-back, Chesers at left-back, the Belgian Alfie Payne in midfield, Amalaz on the right and Wishart on the left, and of course Jamie Thomas up front. So that is our lineup. We're all good to go here against Solihull Moors. Let's see if we can get off to a good start and keep ourselves in this race. So let's submit our side then, and we'll get this first game of the episode underway. I'm not quite sure how Solihull are going to line up. They did beat us last time we faced them. I think it was a 1-0 defeat when we played them, or maybe 2-0. But they are a very, very good side. They're going with a 4-2-3-1. It's going to be difficult to break them down. It really is. There's a reason why they were top of the league for so long and they've still finished 4th. So they have got a very strong squad. I'm going to say to them, I know a lot of you be keen to avenge what happened. And it's gone down very well, so that is good to see. I'm going to say just for the midfielders who didn't respond, I have faith in them and they like that. So let's get this game underway. We are away. We are still in the amber and black though. But let's see if we can get a good start off here. Of course, if we lose and Ebbsfleet in 7th win, we will already automatically be out of that playoff hunt. So it could be over within the first game. So as long as we draw, we keep ourselves at least in the hunt. But obviously, if we can get a win, that would be perfect and would give us the best possible chance. We've got an early highlight here. Malazar with the ball. That's unlucky. It wasn't a bad little effort there from him. Did well to get around the fullback there. But not a bad little start. Good early signs from us. We just don't need to make sure we just don't get smashed, because a big issue for us as well is our goal difference is really poor. That's good to see that Barnet are losing at the moment, but our goal difference is really poor. We've got one of the worst goal difference out of all the teams chasing the playoffs. We really have, and of course it could well come down. Oh dearie me, unlucky there for their player, but that was a bit of luck for us. That really was. But yeah, it could very well come down to goal difference, and if it does, ours is only 3 or 4, I believe, and there's teams, I think, like Barrow who have got 10 or 11 positive goal difference, so that could really come back and hurt us. It really could do. That clearance in from the Belgium was awful, and they've scored as a result. Oh, dearie me. That is not what we wanted to see. That was really, really poor from the Belgian then when he tried to clear that ball. He just kicked it straight at their player. Hit him straight in the face. Look at this clearance here from the Belgian. He just pelts it at their number 7. I think it's their, Baker there even. Yeah, he just pelts it straight at him and he heads it down to Holsgrove, who then smashes it in the back of the net. Julie doesn't really have any chance, unfortunately. She can't keep it out. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if we do lose because Solihull are very strong, but it will be disappointing. It really will be. Come on, can we get the ball in? Senior's ball in. Doesn't really go to anyone. Wishart's collect it on the edge of the box. Come on, Dan. Alfie Payne to Chesers. Come on, Chesers. Alfie again. Come on, Alfie. Come on. He's gone for it. Oh, he's not brilliant at shooting, is Alfie. He really isn't. There's a reason why he's only scored 2 or 3 goals, I think, all season. But currently, though, even though we are losing, the gap is still only going to be 2 points. So it looks like Ebbsfleet and all the other teams around now dropping points. Hang on, is that counting? It is. Stefan scored. Stefan O'Connor has equalised. Get in there, Stefan. I didn't think it was counting because it didn't pop up with his name at the top. I thought, oh, is there a foul or something? But it's been given. It's 1-1. Alfie Payne's free kick. Stefan's head at the far post. Get in there, O'Connor. Come on. The hunt is on again. It must have been... No, he was well onside. Yeah, again, don't try and screw me over. Thank you very much. Come on. So that puts us back onto 66 points. We're back within a point of Ebbsfleet now. Back up into 9th place as well. So that is very good. Come on, lads. So Joel Senior throwing. Come on, can we get it in the box? Senior on the edge here. Loops it in, doesn't really get it to anyone, unfortunately. Come on, win the ball back, please there, Denham. Well done. The Belgian to Alfie Payne. Come on, Alfie. Back to the Belgian. Back to Alfie. Come on. Wishart. Come on, Dan. Go for it. He's gone for it. He scored. Oh, he's absolutely P-rolled it in, to be totally honest. It's a complete daisy cutter. I don't understand how the keeper's not really saved that because it wasn't like a really powerful, accurate shot. It was just kind of a daisy cut and the keeper just, I don't know if he was unsighted or something, but it's got in. I don't care how we score them. Like, yeah, goalkeeper, mate, that is awful. You could just save that with his foot. He could have moved his foot to the left and a bit and he would have probably stopped it. But getting that moves us into 7th place. I just saw it pop up in the top left that it said we're in 7th place because I presume Ebbsfleet are still dropping points at the moment. Yeah, they're currently level away at Harrogate. Oh my days. This could be a miraculous turnaround if this actually comes in. Right, I'm going to say calmly to them, we've got to guard against complacency. They mainly all agree. Denham's not particularly happy with that, but I've turned him around there. I'm going to say to Malazorn, disappointed because he's not really done anything yet. I'm going to say the same to Jamie because, again, he hasn't really done anything either. But I'm not going to change anything tactically. We are leading away at Solihull Moors. Unbelievable performance currently. We are sitting in 7th position, which I honestly cannot believe. I just saw that Hartlepool have just scored in the top left up there. Hang on, it's a corner. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Oh, the Solihull player clears it off the line then. Wishart, no! Wishart scored again! He's done exactly what he did against Harrogate. One of those weird headers that the keeper just kind of fumbles into his net. Come on, we're 3-1 up away at Solihull. Get in there. We are looking so much better. This change to the 5 at the back is just... We look so much better than we have done previously. Because we went 5 games just losing streak in the league. This is so much better to see from us. If it goes well, I'm planning on just keeping this for next season and just building a team around this formation instead of the normal 4-3-3 I'd been using. But I can't believe how well this is working out at the moment. Well, I know I'm saying that Solihull are probably going to go and score and just kill everything for me, but Chesers has done very well there to get the ball back. Alfie's played long ball. Come on, Jamie. You haven't scored for so long. Jamie! Oh, Jamie. His confidence is completely shot at the moment. It really is. But I'm trying to persevere him because if he gets that goal, it could really help him out. It really could do. But this game, I feel so nervous at the moment. Before this game, I was honestly I was feeling quite ill because I was like, this just could go awfully wrong. I know we're not expected to be getting playoffs, but we've worked so hard and we were in it for so long. It'd be so disappointed if we didn't get it. And Malazor, amazing run there. Unlucky from him. But yeah, it would be a disappointment if we didn't get into the playoffs. It really would do. I know we wouldn't be expected to and stuff like that, but I don't care. I want us to get in it. Malazor at far post, unlucky. And don't get me wrong, even if we get into the playoffs, I don't think we're going to get through it. There's some really strong sides in there. There really are. But at the end of the day, just to be able to say we got into the playoffs is going to be really good for us. And then we can build on it going forward and stuff. But it's going very, very well at the moment. It really is. I don't really want to change anything, but it's a Solihull corner. And oh, dearie me, that could have, honestly, one of their players at the far post could have just flicked that in. Barrow have just scored, which I think means they leapfrog us because of their goal difference, I believe. If Barrow, I can't remember if that was the case. It's a free kick for us. Yeah, we dropped down to 8th. It's set up here in the top left now. As it's going to be a free kick, I'm going to start making some subs and try and do a bit of time wasting. I'm going to take off Wishart for Kinsella. And I'm going to take off... who do I want to take off? Alfie? Yeah, I'll take off Alfie for Bryce. I'm making him a ball-winning midfielder on defend. We're going to now go a bit cautious. Going to put a bit of time waster on. We're going to take... Just think Jamie Thomas has just scored. Right, I'm going to pause that while I'm doing this. I want to see what if it's actually counting or anything. Okay. Going to make all those changes there. Go a bit cautious. Try and hold on for the last few minutes. But looks like we have just gone 4-1 up, lads. Hang on. Let's just watch this replay. It looks like it is counting. There's no offside thing given, anything like that. Jamie Thomas may have actually scored at long last. Oh, it's not going to show us. No, I want to see the goal. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have a look in a minute, possibly. Come on, guys. 4-1 up. I cannot believe we're playing this well. Is it going to be a goal here for Solihull? It certainly is. Oh, do me. Unlucky there from the lads. Okay, right. Defensive then. We need to try and hold out. I don't know what to do now because we thought we were 4-1. It's now 4-2. Come on. Right, last minute. Let's make another sub. Let's waste a bit more time. Let's take off Denham for Ella Kobe. I'm going to put O'Connor in the cover position. And we're going to go even deeper, I think. Go really deep. We're going to go slow pace down. All of this wonderful stuff here. Come on, let's just kill this game off. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Come on. What a massive result. 4-2 away. Already guaranteed playoff Solihull Moors, who were top of the league for like the first 3 months of the league. I cannot believe we played that well. Passionately. Very pleased. Really am. That is massive. And the fact that we've got 3 points against a much tougher game for this episode, I am so chuffed with. We've now got Kings Lynn, who are relegated already, to play. We've got a massive chance here. Barrow looks like did win in the end. Yes, they did. They beat Chesterfield there 1-0. Just about. They just about scraped past them. That's a very good result for Barrow there. That really is. Ebbsfleet, I'm guessing, did draw. They certainly did. So Harrogate done us a massive favour there by getting a draw against Ebbsfleet. So essentially, it's almost in our hands. It isn't quite... I mean, it is if we win like about 10-0 because we've got to get a massive goal swing there. We're 8 goals behind Barrow at the moment, but it is somewhat in our hands. Barrow, if they drop points and we better their result, we will go ahead of them. Ebbsfleet the same. As long as we better Ebbsfleet result, we will stay ahead of them and so on. Who do Barrow play? Let's have a quick look and just see. Schedule-wise though, Barrow have got relegated Harrogate. Oh, we needed Chesterfield to do us a favour and they haven't. So now we need Harrogate to somehow get a result against Barrow. It's going to be difficult, but they may be able to do it. They've just done it against Ebbsfleet, so we'll have to wait and see. Let's get to the Kings Lynn game though and get this last game of the season underway. So guys, we're now here at our final league game of the season. We're here ready to play Kings Lynn and I've picked the squad for the game. I've got exactly the same side that just played Solihull Moors. We played really well. I don't want to upset the apple cart and drop any players. I want to keep that consistency. Everyone across the board had a good game, to be totally honest, in my opinion. So I want that same side playing. The only change I have made is on the bench. I brought Gavin Hoyt back onto it as he's now back from his injury and can come on and cover both the flanks if I need him to come on at either fullback. So he's there on the bench. Otherwise though, it's the same side that has just played. So let's get into this game and see if we can get ourselves into the playoffs. So let's submit our side then and we'll see how Kings Lynn line up against us. I believe when we last played Kings Lynn, we did get a win against them. So hopefully we can do the same again here. They're playing a very narrow 4-1-2-1-2, which traditionally we've always done well against because we play wingers and wing backs. And obviously now we're playing a 5 at the back, we can definitely exploit those wings. So I'm going to, before we even get into the game, I'm going to make a quick change actually. I'm going to go to the dressing room. I'm going to say to them that we're favourites because we are. As I have faith, etc. Get all the morale up for all of them. Going to go into tactics quickly and I'm going to say to us to play even wider and I'm going to overlap on both of those fullback roles. I'm going to change Senior to a wing back on support and see how that goes for us. So here we go. We're coming out in our amber and black. We're at home for our final league game of the season. Now before we get going, I'm going to change the match stats to be the latest scores. Actually, no, I'm going to change the league table to be latest scores actually, because we are interested in this game here, the Barrow game, and also the Ebbsfleet game as well, to be honest. Of course, at the end of the day, our game matters more in the sense that it doesn't matter what Ebbsfleet do as long as we get, if we get a win, then we stay ahead of them. But Barrow, we have to basically either get a better result than them, so if they draw, we have to win, etc. But if they win, we have to beat their goal scored by 8 goals. So that's going to be quite difficult. But you never know. Stranger things have probably happened maybe in football. I'm not too sure. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's get the game going. Here we go. So if Harrogate can get a nice early goal, that will settle the nerves, that is for sure. And if we can get an early goal as well, that would be lovely to see. It's been a very slow start. I know highlights in the opening 15 minutes. I'm just going to say to him I want to demand more. And we have got our first highlight of the game here. Senior on the ball. He's been tackled. What's going on there? Are we about to see a dodgy red card? We haven't had one in a little while. And, oh, we are! We're seeing a dodgy red card. Wow, okay. And I've also just seen Barrow have just scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. So they are leading 2-0. Come on, we need to get a goal then. Come on, Jamie. Jamie Thomas, free kick. He's got it back. He's dinked it. Ross Marshall. Oh, my days. Ross Marshall, mate. That was an effort and a half for a centre-back. Flipping heck. But yeah, they are now down to 10 men. This, hopefully, we can just go and absolutely beat the hell out of them. Senior's balled in. Wishart, far post. Get in there. Wishart has scored. We've got 1 goal. It's 1-0. So we're both going to be level, as in us and Barrow. Both going to be sitting on, I believe, 71 points now. But of course, Barrow have way more goals than us. So we just need to start scoring now. Lovely ball in there from Joel Senior, to be honest. On his weaker foot, his left foot there. And Wishart with another headed goal. It's like his 4th in 3 games. He's really come into form in his last few games. He really has. But yeah, as you can see there, Barrow are 2-0 up against Harrogate at the moment. Going to say to the lads to get creative. And hopefully we can go and get another goal maybe. At least make this game comfortable for us. Take some of the pressure off ourselves. And then maybe if Harrogate can get a goal back, it'll make it nervy for Barrow possibly. Alfie Payne on the ball here. Flicks. Amalazor flicks it. He's got it back. Lovely ball. Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Flipping heck. How have you not scored that? Apparently, I read as well after our last game that Jamie Thomas's goal in the last match we didn't get to see from the free kick was his first goal in over 13 hours of competitive football. So, yeah, he hadn't scored in quite some time. But thankfully, he has got a goal now. So, hopefully, he can start improving his form. But it looks like we're going into half-time 1-0 up. And it looks like Barrow are still 2-0, which they are, unfortunately. That is very frustrating to see. Ebbsfleet are drawing, but that's not the game we care about. The game we care about is Barrow. I'm going to say to them that I want them to not let their performance drop, and they all agree, so that's good to say. I'm going to say to Jamie that I'm not happy, because I'm not, because I wanted him to score that chance and he wasted it. I'm just wondering if we just go attacking, to be honest. I think we do, because we need the goals. We need the goals at the end of the day. So, and oh my days, flipping it. Kings Lynn very nearly scored then. That was very poor. That is their first shot of the game. That was. I mean, I'm not surprised they are down to 10 men. Oh, Harrogate have scored. Harrogate have scored a goal, lads. It's 2-1. Okay, I'm just going to stick us on positive then because I don't want to end up throwing this away. Because if Harrogate get a second, then we leapfrog them, basically. Hang on, there's a highlight. I was about to make a tactical change, but it's a highlight for... Oh, my days. Can we please stop conceding these chances? Amalazor, you can come off. We'll bring on Kinsella. Will be even wider. That's the only change I'm going to make right now. Only one I'm going to do for the moment. Can we please get a second goal, lads? Or I'm saying that, do we go more defensive now? We're into the 80th minute. Because in the day, if Harrogate... Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, we're going to go more defensive. Right. Alfie Payne is struggling physically. So we'll bring on Bryson Attenbury. He can go ball-winning midfielder on defend. We'll go cautious. And I'm going to take off Jamie for Jordan Hulme, I believe. Actually, no, I'm not going to take off Jamie just yet. I think that'll be the last change I begin to make. We'll put Joel Senior to a wing-back on defend. And we'll go a little deeper and start doing a bit of time wasting. And then we'll go fully defensive in a few minutes. Come on, Harrogate. Please get a goal. Right, going fully defensive now. And I'm going to take off Jamie for Jordan Hulme. Go full time wasting. And we'll put Chesers onto a defend role. Come on, Harrogate. We need a goal. There's a highlight. Please do not be a Kings in goal. That'd be really sad if they score. Come on, guys. Let's just get a second. Let's just make it comfortable so we can just see for the last few minutes of the game we can just focus on the Harrogate match. The Belgian's on the ball here. He's got it to Bryce. Over to Wishart. Out to Chesers. Come on, mate. Get it in the box. Okay, back to Bryce. Come on. Okay, the Belgian's on it now. Back to Bryce. There's a lot of space on that right-hand side I saw for Joel Senior if you can get it out to him. He's got a very risky ball, but the Belgian's got it back. The Belgian, he's got a good long shot on him. That's pretty poor. Right, demand more. Come on, Harrogate, please. Please. I don't think there's been a goal. I don't think we've done it, lads. I don't think we've done it. I'm going to say good work out there. But I do not believe that Harrogate scored. I think we've finished 8th place. I think we've missed out by 1 place. We have. We've lost out on playoffs on goal difference. Oh, that is gutting. Oh, that's really gutting. That really is. I was so hoping that Harrogate could score it. It's just those 2 goals in quick succession from Barrow just probably killed that game. Oh, that's disappointing. And then to top it off as well, I've just seen that Morecambe, who of course we have in the FA Trophy final, have just won and Halifax lost. So then Morecambe have won the league. So they're going to go into our FA Trophy game on really good morale because they've just won the Vanarama National. So that's going to go well. We play them in about 3 weeks in game. Oh, I feel both disappointed but equally proud because we put up a really good fight. And of course, we were expected to finish, I believe, 18th or 19th. And the fact we finished in 8th, only goal difference off of 7th place, I think is a very good showing from us. So overall, it's not too sad. It's a little disappointing, but we did as well as we could do. It's just those 5 games that we lost just killed us off, really. It really did. Maybe you'd say it was a bottle job. I don't really know. I'd hope not, but I mean, we did kind of throw it away, to be honest with you. But guys, if we go to our schedule now, of course, our final game of the season coming up is that FA Trophy final in 3 weeks up against Morecambe. So, of course, next episode we will play that FA Trophy final, possibly get ourselves some silverware to at least finish the season on a high note anyway, and then we'll go for our end of season roundup. So, guys, that just about wraps up this episode, and it now, of course, wraps up our league campaign for this season. A little bit of disappointment there, obviously. But, of course, as I've just said, it's still good to know that we managed to do as well as we did in League in our first season back in the Vanarama National. So, of course, we can try and build on that for next season and try and see if we can either get into playoffs next year or even go one step further and get automatic promotion, possibly, if we can have a good transfer window. Who knows? We, of course, still have the FA Trophy final to look forward to. A chance for us to, of course, get some silverware this season as well, to at least end the season on a high note anyway. But guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the episode today, regardless of the fact that we didn't get the playoffs in the end. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like on the episode for me. And also, guys, let me know down in the comments if you think we did deserve to get the playoffs or not, and if you think it was a bottle job or not. I, of course, hope it wasn't. We never really were secure in those playoff spots at any point throughout the season. We kind of always floating in and around the possibility of getting it, but never really looked like a dead cert for it. And, of course, the fact we were predicted to finish 18th, 19th, I never really would have expected us to have done this well. It's kind of more of a just exceeding expectations. But do let me know down in the comments if you think it was a bottle job or not. Of course, guys, as well, if you are looking forward to seeing more of the series, then do subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything Stones Rolling On Up. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.